All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be having a discussion around none other than Solana itself. So if you enjoy these Solana updates, which of course, a lot of my following base are Solana supporters, appreciate you guys from the beginning and, continue supporting and you will see a continuation of these Solana updates. So let's really discuss what has been happening with Solana right now. We're going to talk about some of the price action. So let's waste no more time, get right into it. So if we're going into a little bit more detail as far as the broader market is concerned, going into Monday morning, we are seeing substantial amount of green across the board. As far as Solana is concerned, it's up 4%, which is of course really nice to see. But Solana hasn't seen the types of move that we were seeing at the beginning of the year, like those explosive moves. But what a lot of people forget completely is the fact that the broader market has also not seen those type of moves. Of course, a few handful of coins here and there that are pretty much outpacing the market. That happens every single time. But if we're looking at it from the bigger picture, we haven't seen that for a lot of coins. And again, shouldn't be a big surprise for what's happening with Solana. But when I pull out the charts, I'm going to explain some details from the point of view where I look at Solana. And, of course, I think some people will, appreciate my opinion. But now let's get right into it. Before I do that, though, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So looking at the price of Solana, it's back above $150 price point, which is, of course, lovely to see. Currently sitting at $152.10. Up 4% in USD and about 2% in Bitcoin. Comparative market cap at about $71.4 billion. And the 24-hour trading volume is at about 2.2 billion, which is, of course, really nice to see. But let's shift our focus towards the native token itself and see what's happening. But before I do that, I want you guys to really analyze the Bitcoin Dominance Index, which is hovering around the 58% mark. And if you follow the channel on a regular basis, I'm sure you guys know that, this dominance index can pick up literally in a snap. So let's not get super excited that, it's not seeing those yearly highs happening. That can literally happen in literally a snap. But dominance is still quite high in order for us to have like an altcoin season. I do believe that, we need to see the dominance index falling down. But as stated before in my other updates, what I'm personally projecting is Bitcoin will crack past an all-time high, this quarter. Quarter four, which of course is the quarter that we're currently in, which is going to cause the dominance, in my opinion, to even go up higher. But once the Bitcoin new all-time high is set, and once you really start seeing the dominance index falling down, I think that could be the triggering, part where we do see that altcoin season rally occurring. But, a lot of people have their eyes on the election, which of course is a very, very key component this time around. Usually quarter four is, historically speaking, a very bullish time for the, crypto markets. But this time around, we have the elections coming up in about 2.5 weeks, which again is a huge catalyst because, of course, one candidate is rooting for crypto, the other one not so much. So uncertainty is still quite high, and obviously investor confidence is still not at the levels where you really want to see the confidence at. So we need to keep those factors in mind. Looking at the price of Bitcoin, though, Bitcoin made its way back above $64,000, which is of course lovely to see. I'm sure if regular viewers on my channel know the significance of that range. We're sitting above 64K, which is of course really nice to see. Hopefully we maintain above that level and not see a pullback back down, because again, a lot of fake outs are going to occur during times like this, as I've stated before. But so far so good, right? Now, if we're shifting our focus with this beautiful move that we have seen for our good old friend Bitcoin, if you notice what's happening with Solana, you're seeing that correlation really impacting the price of Solana in a positive way. And if you want to really take a look at this here, let me just zoom in for you guys so you guys can get a better idea as to what's happening. So take a look at this, guys. The price of Solana has been able to make its way back above that key resistance, that $150 key resistance price point. And, if you view the channel, like I said, on a regular day-to-day basis, you know the significance of that resistance. Last time we retested that was back in October, to be exact, the date was the 7th. And of course, that was a rejection, but we actually set a new monthly high at $153.83, which again, a really great thing to see. You really want to see the price of Solana heading towards that key resistance, which I have continuously spoken to you guys about, because, pretty much since August, the last time the price of Solana was back above this key resistance was August. So we need to see the price of Solana heading back towards that level before we can start getting excited. And again, if you want to put that into perspective, that is a move of about 9.4%, which can happen sooner than a lot of people think. But so far, so good. A lot of people fail to understand, even though Solana hasn't seen a new yearly high or a potential all-time high, what a lot of people are forgetting is, number one is, Solana is ranked as the top 5th, so it's one of the biggest cryptocurrency projects out there without a doubt. And number two, the ecosystem is growing at a tremendous rate, a lot of big developments coming out. And not only that, what a lot of people will forget is, even though we have seen quite a bit of a sideways momentum over the course of the last few months, Solana's price has maintained its position within the 0.50 zone. And you can't make that up. That's right in front of our eyes. You can see this for yourself. The price of Solana has been hovering within the 0.50 fib zone, which speaks a lot of volume. But let me know down below what you guys think. What are you most excited about Solana, and when do you see the price of Solana hitting an all-time high? Do you see us seeing a potential Solana ETF this year, or is that going to happen sometime in the future? Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.